Today we are doing Dagannoth Kings. You're going to want a Tribrid setup because you'll be fighting a mage, a range, and a warrior, as well as just taking passive damage from some minions. The Serp Helm is to protect from poison, otherwise you'll have to bring Antidote or something like that. Regular whip is fine. I'm using Torso and Torregs. You can use Bandos would be better, but I spent all my money on a T-bow and then it crashed 300 mil, so I refused to sell it, so I'm broke. Um, Barrel's gloves, you can swap that for the any other melee gloves or melee boots or Zerker ring. You know, those are probably a little more important, but I'm just going a little bit defensive and a little bit more Tribrid here. Bring a blowpipe unless you have a T-bow. Blowpipe's probably better, honestly. It's so fast, anyways. It doesn't really matter. Doing range is super fast, but I'm bringing some range gear, the necklace swap, as well as for mage. You don't need a mage attack bonus really, but the plus damage just helps a little bit. And then for spec weapon, just anything that does damage. Declaws is fun if you have that. Otherwise, a god sword, or you don't even really need one. Honestly, it's just kind of fun to hit some big numbers. But you do need a pet rock unless you have a friend coming with, and you can get that from the Fremennik village. But then you also need one rune thrown axe. I bring two because I'm paranoid that I'll screw it up somehow. And then the limiting factor of your trip is going to be prayer potions. Once you get in the kind of zone, you can go for a really long time. I also have blood barrage spells in my pouch, teleport home, divine range, and super combat. You can omit those if you want. It's just nice if you're lagging behind on the rotation. You can use one to boost it up. But then I'm bringing Fremennik Sea Boots 4 because you do need a way to get to Fremennik Island, and these are actually surprisingly good Tribrid boots. But you can, take a teleport to Lunar from your house or someone else's house, or run from a fairy ring. Just get to Fremennik, but this will take you right there if you have the Elite Diary done. So I'm gonna pre-sip a dose of stamina before I do this because you run a lot. So you can see I also have this little image up over here. I just took that from the wiki. I'll put the link in the description of the video, but download it so that if they ever take it off, you'll have it. So you just take the boat to Waterberth over there, and once we get there, I'll put a timestamp for when I get to the actual Dagannoth Kings. I'll put a timestamp in the description in case you know how to get there. But it's just really annoying, so I wanted to show how you do that whole process. Okay, so once we get in here, you can see that there's colored. It's color coded for what you need to pray against. Green is obviously range, and red is melee, and blue is mage. Actually these guys, I think it's actually a little bit wrong because these guys hit hard with melee at the beginning here. They're not using range. So you want to put your pet rock, and you might want to turn auto retaliate off while you're down here. Put the pet rock down there, stand on the other one, click open, pick your pet rock back up if you don't want to go through that annoying part, and then you can leave protect melee on for these guys. I mean, they're pretty inaccurate, and sometimes they don't really hit you, so I might preserve a little bit here. And then this is where you're going to use your rune thrown axe. So you're going to want to put your spec on, and then I always forget which one. I think you click this one. Yeah, it'll go and do this, and you want to go climb down and put protect mage on. So you can see that they mage us first down here. We're down here, we took the ladder. Now it's range. So you can see that, and the next one is melee because it's red. So let's go through these guys. Keep an eye on your stamina, keep an eye on your prayer. Once we get through here, it's back to range. And then once you get through there, then it's mage 3 times. One, and we're right here. If you're following along, we're going to go back down here for the third mage room, and then when we get up, it's going to be melee again. So I'll wait till we get all the way up and then turn protect melee on. And then after that, it's going to be ranged again for a little bit, but there's kind of a trick to that last part. You can see that it's 3 green rooms in a row. But when you get up around that corner, you switch a little bit. So you switch to melee. So we'll show you that. The hardest part of this whole thing is actually the first like 15 seconds once you get into the Dagannoth King layer. If you can get past that, you're pretty much golden as long as you have, you know, it's somewhat decent combat stats. I'd say at least 75 of every combat stat. So that's where you switch to melee as soon as you kind of round that corner, because those guys hit with melee really hard, and then these guys will also hit with melee. So now we're all the way down here. You can see the ladder there is just this ladder right here. Once you get down here, I like to put on Protect Mage once you start seeing some of the mages, just because I'm wearing melee gear and they're going to hit me real hard. So once you get down here, and now I'm going to get full screen of the game, you're going to want to go past the ladder, step over this root, and there's a safe spot right there. If you did take some massive damage here for whatever reason, you can, you know, protect against whatever and blood barrage your way up. Otherwise, you're going to want to peek in the crack there, and there's one adventurer in both the caves. I'm not on a Slayer task, so I have to go into the standard cave. So you can see it says one adventurer in both, so we are going to look at this one now. One adventure, popular place. I do all these videos in one take, so I apologize. No adventures. All right, perfect. So when we get down there, first we want to only get attacked by one of these guys at a time. But since there's three, you know, sometimes it just happens where there's another one attacking you, and the guy that casts mage spells hits really, really hard. And so if he starts attacking you, I always just switch to mage, and you can tank the range attacks. The ranger is the one that we really want to attack first here and try and get down. And we really want to kill him without, you know, first if we can, and then cycle around the room and get the other ones. So we'll just see what happens. It's common, you know, when you're doing this, especially if you're new to it, it's very easy to kind of like panic and then need to teleport out, or if you're just taking massive damage, just teleport out, because it is what it is. You know, you can always run back. It's better to run back with your inventory than run back with to get a grave and have to then run back again to do the fight again. So I'm going to put on Protect Range here. I'm going to do a super combat and heal back up with that, and then we're going to go down to the standard ladder. Put on Piety. The major was on me first. Okay, that's fine. We'll just change gears here, and we'll attack Dagannoth Prime with Rigor. Ouch. This is not going well. So we might end up having to leave here, especially if I can get a sneak a kill in here. That would be sweet, because then I'm just going to back out and barrage. You know what? No, I don't need to. I'm good. I'm golden, because this guy is ranging, and we can blood barrage on some of these little ads over here. So yeah, this is a good example, because, you know, this stuff does happen. And I just need to kill the other two. I've got a little over a minute now, so I'm gonna switch back to my melee gear, put on Piety, and just blast this guy. And that guy was getting a little close. Rex was getting a little close. Yeah, this is bad. I'm gonna blood barrage Rex a little here. So we can, if the mage guy spawns, you know, we can always just hide over where Rexy Boy can't get us, or where the mage can't get us over here in Rex's land. So we got 20 seconds, so we're doing okay. We're all right here. Everything is fine. I'm not even wearing my fire cape, so yeah, sweet. Okay, so now I'm gonna put Protect Melee on and just blood barrage this guy. The major is just spawned in there. I really just need to get the bones. That's why, you know, if you have the Fremennik Elites done, the bones are really nice because they stack. It's good money. if you don't have the diaries done, this is, not the best place for money. It's just for fun. I mean, if you get a unique drop, great, but it's like not that great. You can be doing better things. All right, so we do need to do some damage here. The trident does a little more, seems to be a little more accurate on this guy for whatever reason. So I'll let that hit him a couple times, and then we'll switch over to the other dude. And I'm gonna take a sip here of range pot so that I can really do some damage on this guy. So we got 30 seconds until the ranger spawns. T-bow for the win here. But like I said, the blowpipe shreds this guy even after the nerf. So yeah, you guys get to see my kill counts. It's pretty sad. But I do want the pet. I'll have to show my collection log at some point in this video because it is hilariously bad. I have really bad RNG on these guys. I've gotten, I think, like 15 dragon axes and like warrior rings, and none of the rings that are actually worth anything. Or no, I got one Zerker ring, I think. Okay, I've got pretty low health here, so I'm gonna have to barrage back up as soon as I kill this guy. I've got 20 seconds till Rex spawns. So this is just, kind of the rotation. You just do this as long as you have prayer, for however long you have prayer. And, it's kind of fun. It lasts quite a while, especially if you're higher level. But it's good to be able to just kind of, once you get in the rhythm here, just kind of chill and get some boss kills. So yeah, let's see. That's probably that's pretty much it because we don't really do anything else. I'll do a few more kills and then I might go back and show the collection log just for fun. But let's see. You can stand over here if you have someone else come in, or if you join someone else's world. Kind of crash them really, or have a friend that is nice enough to bring you along on their Slayer task. You can stand over here and just kill Rex. You can just snag Rex with Mage and protect melee, and stay here for a very, very long time. Iron Men. I see Iron Men doing that a lot. If I see one down here, I usually try to just help out because they're suffering pretty bad. You do what you can to help them out. And we still have our range pot, so we are doing good here. And the timer is 12 seconds till the ranger spawns, so I'm going to go over here just so that when he does spawn, he doesn't attack me. And look at that, we're safe. See, this is where, even a crystal bow is fine. I like having the range. The range of the blowpipe is just so bad. You end up aggroing. I'd be aggroing that guy if I was blowpipe ranged right now, definitely. So crystal bow or the F bow, now that that's out, those are both really good options. And we're gonna spec this guy, see if, oh, nope, no big number. Well, I don't have my combat pot up anyway, so. All right, well, I think I'm gonna just end the video here, actually, because I'm in a pretty good groove now, and I'm just gonna keep doing this, so. Hope that was helpful. If you got any questions, I'll just post them in the comments here, and I'll get back with some info. And if there's anything that you would like elaborated on too, I can always make another video. So thank you.